Welcome to another 5-minute tech tip. This is Dave Casuto with SF Tech Training. And in this 5-minute tech tip, we're going to learn about how to create forms in Acrobat Pro. If you want to watch my other video on how to create forms in Word, please check it out. Super helpful feature, not as obvious as it could or should be. So that's why the video is helpful. So what we want to do is take this document, which is not currently a form, and make it into a form. Now, it's very important that we have something that kind of looks like this ahead of time, meaning there are these kind of like presumed form fields, like boxes and lines, other boxes down here. And the easiest way to do that, really, I mean, if you know how to do it in Acrobat Pro, you can certainly draw out some shapes. It's going to know what to do. But really the easiest way to do it, I'm going to bring this over to Word. I want you to see how we already have something in Word already set up. So if you know how to do this in Word, you can just do underlines and tabs. You can make tables out of these, may put little boxes in for these as well. And then you need to convert it to a PDF, right? It's very important that it has to be a PDF, because right now, this is my document that I've opened up as a PDF, but I need to then prepare form based off of this. Let's just watch what happens now. Okay, but hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. It needs to be brought in with these kind of form-like fields. I click on Prepare Form, and you're going to see select a file or scan a document to begin. And you will see here that there is this file that I'm working with, and I can now change this to another file if I want to. If I had nothing open at all, I could very easily change the file and do something else. No problem there. And then this is really critical. Form field auto detection is on. That's what I was talking about. It's looking for all these. So I want that to be on. I'm going to click on Start. And you're going to see it's going to do its magic. And whoa, just like that, amazing. It's already kind of got everything set up for me. It's pretty extraordinary. And it takes me to a whole new toolbar for me to then add in other things if I want to. Okay, so very easily I can move these around, right? See that I can even resize them. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. And you'll notice I have these little grab bars here, bounding boxes, to either select them, change the size of them. You know, again, like I said, I can move them around. I'm going to undo that. Do whatever you want. And notice it also labels them. Okay, so if you are collecting a bunch of data and it's going to go into a database, that's going to be very important that you know which ones you're actually referring to. All right, it also recognizes that even though these kind of look the same, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Now, one thing I want to caution you to not do is copy and paste. All right, because if you copy and paste, it literally will take price row 5 again, and then when somebody puts in the data, it will literally have the same data. All right, so maybe some of you are watching this video because you had that problem. So don't copy and paste. You can use some of these tools here. All right, so let me just go ahead and get rid of this one and show you how we could bring in some more form fields, right? So you can see there is add a text field, and then I just simply click. The box was already created for me. All right, and then don't need that anymore, so I'm going to come back over to here, and then I'm going to resize it accordingly. And then what I'm going to do is very simply double click on it, and then this pops up and I can give this whatever name I want, right? So this again is going to be price row 5. All right, now that we're in the text field properties, there's a ton of options to explore in terms of the appearance, which could be the color, okay, the font that you want people to have in there. Okay, you can have the format. You'll see there's a number of different formats you can have in there. Text validation, if you want it to be validated by something, it has to be, like one example will be like drop-down menus or dates and things like that. So let me actually show you a little bit of that. But these are a little bit more advanced for a 5-minute tech tip, but you can see there's also calculations and things like that. So this is a really good example, the date. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on that. I'm going to say format, and I'm going to say date. And this will then become a date picker. All right, I'm going to go ahead now, click on that, click on close. And then when I preview this, which I will in just a little bit, you're going to see this becomes a date picker. All right, and then let me show you maybe one or two other things here. You can see here's drop-down list. All right, and then what's going to be my drop-down list? Let me come back to here, double click on it, and I'm going to say I'm going to add in an item, right? So let's say I want to find out what department people are in. Okay, that's great. IT, HR, sales. Okay, great. So you see how that works. All right. And then maybe I'll just say choose one. And then I want to move this one to the top. All right, so that's going to be the top thing that people see. All right, and I'm going to say close. And now let's now preview this as an actual form. And you can see it's nice and clean. People can just click in there. All right, they can hit tab, tab, tab to go wherever they want to go. Here's my drop-down menu. Fantastic, looks really slick. Where's my date? Oh, look at that. Here's my date picker all ready to go. If I want to come back here, I can edit this. And now I'm back to here. So I want to encourage you to experiment with all the rest of these. They're pretty straightforward once you get into it. The key thing is making sure that you are actually in the prepare form tab. And when you actually, and you also want to convert it if necessary. If not, you can just bring in your form fields, right, as according to what we have available here, and then double click it to open up your properties to then make those changes accordingly. All right, so this is just a quick and dirty how to create and enhance forms for you. Hopefully this was helpful. I can do a part 2 of this if anybody has any requests, so please let me know. But hopefully this is enough to get you started. All right, this is Dave Casuto, 5-Minute Tech Tips. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments or requests for the future, and feel free to like or share, subscribe on our YouTube channel, and find me at sftechtraining.com. Thanks.